full planche in 3 months? What? Here's how long it actually took and is still going. My first legitimate attempts were around 2013, so 12 years ago. Every full planche attempt within that time is here, but there aren't that many because straddle was usually my go-to planche variation. Now, a lot of you probably think my earliest full planches are my best, and I'd probably agree. I think I was definitely at my strongest here, but I had the least technical understanding of the skill. And by the end, you'll see I'm not quite as strong, but I definitely have a better technical understanding of full planche. Maybe you'll see that. I do kind of fall apart a bit in these attempts. Now, I think it really matters that planche be defined more deeply than your body being horizontal. I think straight arms, shoulder depression plus protraction, posterior pelvic tilt, and straight legs need to be demonstrated for longer than 2 seconds for you to truly claim the skill. This is because without that understanding, it's either brute strength or a compensation that's allowing the horizontal hold to happen, and those workarounds don't break down to create effective programming or coaching that is indicative to build the planche in other planche enthusiasts. For example, if someone claimed a full planche with an arch back, like you could see mine at the beginning, what part of that arch back is conducive to planche? Would I ever coach someone to arch their back as they work towards their planche? Would I ever train Supermans or arching hyperextensions as exercises to achieve the planche? But you'll find the opposite to be extremely common across planche programming, exercises that encourage posterior pelvic tilt. I put up a poll asking, is full planche achievable to anyone if you train hard enough? And after 166 votes, 45% of you said yes and 55% said no. I agree with the majority, and I thought it would be much further skewed in its favor. I think certainly full planche crosses a threshold of strength that not everyone has the height, weight, proportions, and muscle insertions to achieve. Full planche is just at the opposite end of the spectrum to a 500 kilo deadlift. For most of us, we'll never be able to lift that weight. We don't have the genetics. We aren't large enough. Well, go the other direction for planche. Yes, more will full planche than people will lift 500 kilos. It's not an even comparison, but I think many great calisthenics athletes make it look so simple, and that's inspiring, but it can also unintentionally overlook how differently people respond to the full planche journey. I know I've spent years grinding for a skill that others seem to get so much faster, and it's made me realize there's probably a lot more going on than just hard work. Genetics, body type, and training history all play a huge role, and I think if we're honest about those gaps, we can find better ways to help others bridge them too. Where are you guys currently at with your planche journey? I'm currently building back to my full planche strength with the aim to achieve my first full planche by the end of 2025. And then before we go, can we just take one last look at this full planche and the music the videographer chose? It's like the most devastating music to highlight just how sad this attempt was, and that is friggin' hilarious. You sad, sad man. If you guys are just getting started on your planche journey, I have a Planche Primals program perfect for you to work towards your first tuck or advanced tuck planche. All the programming is sorted for 12 weeks. Check that out, and I'll see you guys for the next one.